Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Funky Friday.
Hey guys, what's up? It is Steve Witchell. It is Funky Friday, Friday, May 14th, 2021. I'm coming to you live from New Orleans, and we're in Central Time. It is noon, which is the time that I do this live when I do it on time. Noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, Monday through Friday. And Funky Friday, I'm leaving it up to whatever is on my mind again to talk about, or what's going on in the Cover Band Central Group, or who knows what Funky Friday can be. Say hello if you're in here. Tell me where you're from. Make sure you let StreamYard show your name by clicking the link in the description. That's all it does, is let StreamYard show your name, like Christy did. Christy Drake did. She said hi, and I say hi back. All right, so during the course of doing all these videos, I'm going to discuss pretty much all of the topics that go on in the group and that have gone on in the group over the years. And many of them are recurring topics that come up every once in a while. It's cyclical. It's weird because not two of them are going on at the same time. Generally, there's one that takes over, and then it gets a lot of steam going, and then dies out, and then eventually comes back later. So maybe I'll make this one come back. It does come up every once in a while, still here and there. But the topic that I'm referring to is people and musicians and bands using iPads and or tablets on stage. Generally, the conversation revolves around reading lyrics from those devices, because generally that's what people use them for. Some people use them for just having a set list or having your song list on stage, so you're not really looking at it all that much. You're just looking at it to pick a next song, or whatever your set list is, if it's on there. But I think the controversy surrounds the reading of the lyrics. That's what people oppose. The people that are against it don't like to see musicians on stage reading lyrics. And I definitely understand that. I understand that side of the argument, because you don't want, if you're in the audience and you're watching a band, you don't want to see them just staring into a tablet. You want to see them performing. You want to see them connecting with the audience, with you. That's the way it should be. And Chris says hi as well. And Christy is in Canada. Now, the other side of this argument, of course, is that people use them not as a crutch, but, well, some people use them as a crutch, but some people use it out of necessity. And you've seen people maybe in the group post pictures of professional musicians reading lyrics on stage. Many of them do it. They use teleprompters, not iPads. Somebody posted a picture of Alice in Chains Unplugged from 1994, maybe. And Lane Staley had a music stand on stage with written lyrics, just on a piece of paper. So they do it. I've seen pictures of Aerosmith where they were on a huge stage, and wherever Steven Tyler would go on that stage, like out into the ramp out that goes out to the crowd, or wherever, there would be a teleprompter there scrolling the lyrics of the song. And of course, Steven Tyler is not sitting there staring at a teleprompter reading lyrics. He knows the words. He wrote them. But it's easy to brain fart on stage too. And it's just a thing to glance at for him. And for any other major artist that's using that kind of thing. Now, for us lowly people who are playing in cover bands, for me, in my case, I play 3 nights a week in New Orleans, and we play 6 sets, and it's generally about 10 to 12 songs a set. So we're playing 60 to 70 songs a night. And I am not the lead singer, but I do sing lead on a bunch of songs. And one of the things that we have to deal with all the time is requests. And I say deal with, I like that we get requests all the time. Lori's in rural Tennessee, says hi ho. And typically the requests come with money. So if somebody comes up with $20 and wants us to do a song, and we all kind of know it, but somebody needs to sing it and nobody really knows the words, we need to read them. We need to read them off of a phone, and this or whatever we have available. And this is what happened last weekend. There was a clip on my mic stand that somebody had left. The band before me had left, and there were a couple requests. There were 3 actually over the course of the weekend. It might have been in the same night even, that I was asked to sing because it was in my range, and I was the only one that was familiar enough. I was the only one brave enough to try it, I guess, but I needed the words. So my singer brought them up on the phone and put that on the clip that was on my mic stand. And it was super challenging to play bass and sing a song that I've never sung on stage before while reading the lyrics on this little phone and having to reach my finger up. And while I'm playing, I'm having to reach my finger up and scroll and make sure the phone didn't turn off. It's very challenging. So to remedy that, I got myself a tablet, and it just came in the mail yesterday. And it's a small one. It's 7-inch. It's an Amazon Fire, and I've never used this type before. So I just kind of started experimenting, looking for lyric apps, because I'm going to have this on stage. Because if somebody comes up for a paid request and we can't do it, then we're losing out on money there. So I'm going to have every tool available to me to make sure that the band makes money. You know, that's what we're doing. So, yeah, but this is Amazon. And I was looking through the group to find what other apps people have used for lyrics. And a lot of them are for iPads. And this doesn't get Apple stuff unless I hook up the iTunes store. I don't even know. I mean, I've never even tried this before. So I've been just kind of experimenting a little bit to find apps, and I'll pick one and I'll let you guys know which I want, which works the best. I really would like one that has the scrolling lyrics where it kind of scrolls automatically. I've seen those. And if anybody has any suggestions with the Amazon Fire tablet, then please let me know, because I'm not sure. I have to kind of experiment around with it. But this is my new tablet, and you can tell because it has the Curb Bend Central sticker on it. I made sure I put that on there so everybody knows it's mine. All right. So I'm going to go to comments here. Michael Stipe from REM says Peter had handwritten notes and later teleprompters. Jonathan Dark said he once saw Frank Sinatra in the round. The only thing on stage was a stool and for his whiskey guest, and 4 giant monitors. Still one of the best shows he ever saw. Can't do it without the whiskey, right? Yeah, Jerry said, and this is the counterpoint. You don't see a guitar player, bass player, drummer using one. They have to memorize their parts, right? Memorize the lyrics. And I agree, Jerry. But what I'm saying for me is we get requests of songs. I can't memorize lyrics of a song that's going to be requested later. I don't know what song it is. So on the fly, somebody makes a request, we got to pull it up on something. We got to read the lyrics or make them up. And I'd rather read the lyrics and know the song right. So that's my answer to that. Okay. Yeah, and like Bill said too, one of his pet peeves in the 70s, he never saw a band use mic stands or singers read lyrics. I don't know how they did it. Well, Bill, I'll say this as a possible counterpoint to your counterpoint, that there aren't that many recorded videos and pictures and things of bands in the 70s as much as there is today. We have HD cameras and we have cameras everywhere, and things are recorded. And just because you never saw, bands in the 70s with lyrics or anything doesn't mean that they didn't have them. But, I mean, if you're talking about major bands, like major touring bands, recording artists that are out supporting their record, of course they don't need the lyrics. Of course they don't. They know the songs. They wrote the songs. That's not the argument. It's about being in a cover band and needing to do your job and needing the tools or using the tools that you need to get the job done. Charles said a confidence monitor is a great tool for live performance, and more people use them than you think. Yes, even big names doing their own material. I like that it's called confidence monitor. That's cool. Setlist helper, I don't know. Somebody said here. I haven't looked that one up, but I will look that one up and see if that's available in the Amazon store. This is pretty cool. I'll check this one too. Teleprompter Plus app. So thank you for those suggestions. And I don't know who this is. Facebook user says they have an issue. They can't remember lyrics, so they built their own teleprompter. And yeah, Kevin said Ozzy could not perform without one. So yeah, Ozzy's special. Yeah, that's true too. Greg said 4 chords and 7 guitar life, but like 9 pages of lyrics. You learn the chords in 2 minutes, kind of kills the guitarist bass to memorize the parts. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a bass player, and it's easy for me to learn songs and remember them. And there's many songs that I sing that I don't need the lyrics for. I learn the song and I memorize them. But again, it's for requests to come up, and maybe it's a song that I did sing and I did learn a long time ago, but I need a refresher on the lyrics. So I'm not going to be playing bass and staring into the iPad the whole time. I'm just going to glance at it. I'm put it in an inconspicuous spot on the mic stand, play my bass, connect with the crowd, but glance at the lyric, glance at it. That's all. That's what it's there for. So that's my topic for Funky Friday going into the weekend. I have 3 nights in a row starting tonight. Hope you guys are playing. Masks off now for a lot of people, says the CDC. And that's good news that we're getting out of this whole funk and we can get back into normalcy. All right. Sorry, getting myself together here. CoverBandCentral.com. Go sign up for a profile for you, your band, or both. It is free. And there's a whole news feed there. Once you're in there, you can post stuff on the news feed. It works just like Facebook, except it's just for musicians. So you should check that out. And Steve at CoverBandCentral.com is how you can reach me. And Peter said, rock on. And I say rock on back to you and to all of you for the weekend. Have a great weekend. If you're gigging, get up on stage and kill it. Have a great time. And be safe and be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. We'll see you next week on Monday for Motivation Monday. All right.